Welcome back. You're watching News Center. The Yotta Group, a subsidiary of the Hiranandani Group, has launched Noida's first data center. I caught up with Niranjan Hiranandani, MD of the Hiranandani Group, to ask him about the capital required for these data centers and the plans to scale up as well. Take a look.
The first data center building is about 1,500 crores of rupees of investment. And of course, equipment and other things would come to another 5,000 crores. So it would be, by the end of next year, it would be about 6,500 crores of investments in this first building out of the 6 that we are planning to do in the next 5-7 years.
Right. So you're looking to operationalize this entire data center over the next 5 to 6 years. What is the kind of capital investment that you would be making into this, into realizing the full potential?
So we started signing an MOU with the UP government today, which envisages about 39 crores of rupees of investments in the next 5 to 7 years, which means 6 data centers is what we have targeted. 1,500 crores, so about 6,000 crores in the buildings and other things. But on the other side, we have the internal equipment, which is the larger part of the whole. Investments into it will be about 30,000 crores. Over a period of time, we will decide, depending on how large our other locations and others will grow. Depending on that, how much capital investments will remain in each of these there. But certainly, we look to the growth story.
Right. Now, in terms of services, you already have other real estate majors into the data business or the data storage business, so to say. How will this be a differentiator?
From 2012, we are in the construction of data centers. And we have already built 6 data centers earlier in the last 10 years. And so we've already into that business for the last 10 years. Others are now entering into that business. We have moved the scale up, wherein we will provide the top-end services along with the data center as a company, not just build the data centers for the purposes of other co-locators.
Now, looking at the kind of heavy capital investment this venture would require, would you like to spin this off as a separate entity? Currently, it's a subsidiary?
Yeah, so ultimately it would be a separate entity, in fact, probably very soon. And we'll have to see how the thing, depending on the capital requirements that we will do, we'll look at different opportunities over a period of time for sure.
In terms of the real estate sector growth, we are seeing a global slowdown. We've seen a slowdown in the real estate sector in China as well. What has been the impact on India so far? We've just completed the festive season. So, I'm bullish. I see a very great future as far as India is concerned. We have seen a 15-20% growth this year for our companies. We have also seen a 10 to 15% growth all over the country. Of course, there has been problems in certain areas which we have not been able to settle. For instance, the Noida sector where the real estate is in difficulty and some of the projects are stuck. We are looking at working with the government and seeing how we could be able to solve these issues. But having said that, I assure you that the growth of real estate in the next 5 years is humongous.
With that, it's a wrap on this edition of News Center. Thanks for watching and goodbye.